Hey, good morning, Charted Life family. This is Captain Christopher German from the Great Loop 2020 fame and all the other stuff that we're doing with H2 Overland and Sailing Rhapsody and all the good shows we're putting together right now. There's been a question that has been raised multiple times by multiple people, even when we were at the Annapolis Boat Show this past weekend, when they said, why would you even think of trying to sail the Great Loop in a sailboat? Why do that? You have to take your mast down several places, and oh my God, it's so slow. There's 6 knots of currents here, and there's it's impossible. Oh my God, no, don't do it, ah! Well, guess what? We're going to try to do it. And the reason we're going to try to do it is because if we tried to do it in a powerboat, while it would be easier and while it would be faster, it would be boring television. You know what? Every retiree and their grandmother can drive a powerboat. It's not hard to drive a powerboat. Everybody drives a powerboat in some way, shape, or form. Some people with greater success than others. Granted, we do in training with powerboats, and quite frankly, there's more morons out there than there are powerboats, of course. But hey, this is the way it is. But the point is that getting behind the wheel in a powerboat is not hard, is it? It's not challenging. It's you put the throttle in forward, you fill up the gas tank, and you go. The hardest part about it is paying the fuel bills, and that's not good television, is it? I don't want to see a television show where people just have to keep laying out cash to be able to keep going along and just go along, Mach speed 5 up and breakneck speed. That's not fun, is it? But a sailboat is. A sailboat requires, I think, a little bit of intellect. A sailboat requires a little bit of education. A sailboat requires a little bit of adventuresome and patience and all kinds of other good character-building things. This is why we don't teach children to drive a powerboat. We teach children to sail a boat because you gain character by sailing a boat. You gain experience by sailing a boat. You satisfy that need for adventure with a sailboat. And that's why I have taught sailing for the last 25 years. And quite frankly, that's why I'm creating a television show for sailboats, for sailors, about sailing, and we're going to do the Great Loop. Now, is it going to be challenging? Absolutely. Some places are super shallow and you might just ground the boat. Some places you're going to have to take the mast down and you're going to have to wait hours and hours and hours for a bridge to open. These are the things that are part of sailing, and sailing is patience. So the next time somebody says to me, why would you possibly do the Great Loop 2020 in a sailboat? Please refer them to this video and let them know we're not crazy and we're not trying to just flog people for the fun of it, but there is a character building aspect to this. There's an adventure aspect building to this, and quite frankly, it's much better television in a sailboat. For the Charted Life Television Network and the Great Loop 2020, I'm Captain Christopher German, and that's my take on why we are sailing the Great Loop 2020 in sailboats. Thanks for watching.